the joy of showing you the trailer and the songs is immense. And I know that the Telugu audience love melodies, they love music. They've been supporting me for 27, 28 years. I've been in Telugu industry from 84, playing from Ramesh Naidu garu to Raj Koti garu to Chakravarti garu. And so that set my whole pattern of film music. And Koti garu's come. Thanks for coming. And legends like K. Vishnath garu, Raghavendra garu, and Balachandra sir, Maniratnam. We've learned so much from them. So this music is actually a dedication to all these great directors who've done great service to music, brought music and movies to the people like us. And that's the inspiration which led me to write the story, so that we can, in my life I've experienced many different things and gone to many different countries, experienced great music and everything. So my idea was to bring those experiences and sensibilities to the screen, to our own people. And that's one of the reasons I took a young director who had the passion to create my vision, make my vision into a reality. And I want to thank Geo, Ideal, all of them for supporting me. And the great cast, Manusha Koirala, Lisa Ray, Ranjit Bharat, Rahul Ram, of course our Ihan Bhatt, whom we have discovered, and who's very promising. All the girls like him already. And Edel C. There's a big list. And thanks Kiran Garu for helping us get this it is like a real movie. People love the Telugu version the most. And that's something everybody who watches, I like the Telugu version about. That's what I keep saying. And Rakendra Mouli Garu. And Sitaraman Sastry Garu couldn't come because he's taken the vaccine. So I hope that all of you are safe and healthy, and thanks for coming in this COVID season. I really appreciate your kindness. Telugu, song.
So yes,
I have never visited Hyderabad, but it was like a dream to come to this city. And whatever I saw on the way, the glimpses of Hyderabad is as beautiful as I imagined. Thank you everyone for coming here today. Thank you.
ఈరోజు నిజంగా నేను వస్తుండగానే సాంగ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఓపెన్ అయిపోయింది. రెహమాన్ బ్రాండ్ మట్టుకి ప్రతి పాటలోనూ ప్రతి సంగీత ప్రియుల హృదయాలకి శాశ్వతంగా అలా ఉండిపోయే విధంగా ఉంటుంది ప్రతి పాట. అంటే అంత డెడికేటెడ్గా వారు ప్రతి పాటని కంపోజ్ చేస్తారు. రాత్రింబౌళ్ళు కూర్చొని పనిచేస్తూనే ఉంటారు ఆయన. ఆ టైమింగ్స్ అసలు అంతే ఉండదు. సో ఈరోజు నన్ను పర్టికులర్గా నిన్న ఆయన రావటం, నాకు ఫోన్ చేసి మీరు తప్పకుండా రావాలి అని, ఆ చిన్ననాటి స్నేహితం మాకు ఒక అన్నదమ్ముల్లాగా. నేను ఎంతో బిజీ మ్యూజిక్, నేను రాజ్ కోటిగా ఉన్నప్పుడు రెహమాన్ మా చిన్న వయసులో మాతో జాయిన్ అయ్యి, సో వండర్ఫుల్ మ్యూజిషియన్ ఆయన. ఎన్నో పాటలకి మాకు ఏం కావాలో ఇచ్చేవాడు. అంటే చాలు నైనా అంటే లేదు నేను ఇంకా ఇస్తానని అన్ని రకాలుగా మాకు అటువంటి టోన్స్ ఇచ్చేవాడు. నేను అసలు రికార్డింగ్ చేసే రోజు లేదు, అది ఓన్లీ 3 ట్రాక్ రికార్డింగ్. ఇప్పుడు మల్టీ ట్రాక్స్ డిజిటల్ అంతా వచ్చేసింది, డాల్బీ డిజిటల్ అని. అప్పట్లో 3 ట్రాక్ రికార్డింగ్లో తాను ఇచ్చిన టోన్స్ మటుకు అమేజింగ్. ఇప్పటికీ ఆ పాటలు ఎప్పటికీ ఈ బిట్ రెహమాన్ గారు వాయించారని మేము గొప్పగా చెప్పుకుంటుంటాం అనమాట. ప్రతి పాట అనమాట, గుబా గోరింక కానీ, వానజల్లు కానీ, పక్కల జస్ట్ వన్స్ మోర్ రిపోర్టింగ్ లేటర్. అలాగా రెహమాన్ గారు వాళ్ళ అమ్మగారు కూడా మొన్న రీసెంట్గా అదే పాట. ఎంత ఇంటిమసీ అంటే ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ, మేమంతా ఒక ఫ్యామిలీలా ఉండేవాళ్ళం చెన్నైలో. ఆ అభిమానంతో ఇప్పటికీ తను నా రెహమాన్ ఎప్పుడు అలాగే ఉన్నాడు, కానీ ఏ మార్పు లేదు. ఆస్కార్ అవార్డు వచ్చినా కూడా నా రెహమాన్ ఎప్పుడు అలాగే ఉంటాడు, అది మాకు తెలుసు. సో హ్యాపీ రెహమాన్, యూ ఇన్వైటెడ్ మీ టుడే. నేను కూడా తను చూడడం చాలా రోజులుగా. మొన్న చెన్నైకి వెళ్దాం అంటే కూడా కుదరలేదు, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ కోవిడ్. దీనివల్ల వెళ్ళలేకపోయాను. చాలా సంతోషంగా. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
The reason why I think to go from a composer to a writer to a filmmaker is an interesting process. So because you're also a composer, and we work together. I wanted you to see the whole progress of what's happening in the trailer. So you can watch it again. Thank you.
నేను తమిళ్లో అక్కడ నాళయ్య ఇయకునర్ అని చెప్పి షార్ట్ ఫిలిమ్స్ కాంటెస్ట్లో ఒక షార్ట్ ఫిలిమ్స్ చేసి కొన్ని అవార్డ్స్ అవి పొందాను. అవి చూసి రెహమాన్ గారు ఈ సినిమా పోస్ట్ ప్రొడక్షన్కి తెలుగు తమిళ్కి నన్ను ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేశారు. అట్లా ఆ ప్రాసెస్లో ఆయనతో వర్క్ చేసి ఒక ఆ పాటలు విని విని తెలుగులో ఎవరైనా ఒక కొత్త లిరిసిస్ట్ని పట్టుకో అన్నారు. నేను చెప్పాను నేనే చేస్తానండి అన్నాను. నువ్వు చేస్తావా అన్నారు. నేను చేస్తానండి అన్నాను. ఏంటి నీకు ధైర్యం అన్నారు. మీరే సార్ అన్నాను. సరిగ్గా రాయి లేకపోతే చంపేస్తాను అన్నారు. ఆ భయంతో ప్రాణాల దగ్గర పెట్టుకోవాలని చాలా భయభక్తులతో రాసిన ఒక పాట ఆకాశ తారలతో. ఇంకొకటి ఒక సిచ్యువేషనల్ సాంగ్ సీమంతం సాంగ్ పువ్వా మళ్ళీ పూసేవా అని. ఈ 2 సాంగ్స్ నేను రాశానండి.
తెలుగులో ఆయన అప్పుడప్పుడు ముద్దుగా అనే ఏకైక మాట అది. సో జస్ట్ ట్రిప్పింగ్ ఆన్ యా మ్యాక్సిమం నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సాంగ్స్ అని ఇట్ డెంట్ స్టార్ట్ లైక్ దట్ అండి. యాక్చువల్గా వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఒక పాట ఇచ్చారు. నేను అలా రూమ్లోకి వెళ్ళి ఇలా తీసుకొచ్చి సార్ పాట అయిపోయిందని చెప్పాను. అంటే అప్పుడే అయిపోయింది అన్నారు. అయిపోయింది సార్ అన్నారు. మళ్ళీ ఇంకో పాట ఇవ్వండి అన్నారు. ఇంకో పాట ఇచ్చారు. సో మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళాను రాసుకొచ్చాను. అది 2 అయిపోయినాయి. ఇంకో 2 పాటలు ఉన్నాయి. సో 1 2 అయింది, 2 4 అయింది, 4 8 అయింది. సో అట్లా
I have to tell that Madirna Gardu, which film was it?
నవాబ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు.
Nawab, yeah. So Nawab like a very very difficult song. Tamil eppadi padnum therilla. We didn't know how to do it in Tamil. So I said instead of getting caught there, let's try Telugu. So we called Rakendra Mouli. And it was a very very difficult song, and he just cracked it in 1 hour and showed me something. I played it to Mani sir and it's like, oh my god, this is fantastic. Because it's, can you tell?
Bhaga Bhaga.
Bhaga Bhaga song. So then we became friends, and I thought he would make this whole music soundtrack amazing, and then his thoughts are great, and we share same kind of philosophies.
పెదరాన్ గారు సో ఇందులో ఒక పాట రాశారు శ్రీ షిరిడి సాయి అనే సాంగ్. సో ఆయన ఇక్కడ రాలేకపోయారు కానీ బట్ టు షేర్ స్క్రీన్ నేమ్ విత్ సచ్ లెజెండరీ పర్సన్ ఇస్ అన్ ఆనర్. అదర్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఇన్ మై లైఫ్. ఐ థింక్ let it be a hit or flop. I don't know about the consequences of the result, but that gave me another perspective towards the life. So yes, we can dream. We can be dreamers, and we can dream the insanity, the craziness also. So I think it's good to dream in such way about the world peace. So the concept of that is that. So world peace అనే స్పేస్లో ఒక పాట ఉంటుంది. సో ఐ హోప్ మీ అందరికి నచ్చుతుందని అనుకుంటున్నాను. అది నేను రాసిన దానికి నా అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తున్నాను. దట్స్ ద హోల్ పాయింట్.
వెరీ హ్యాపీ టు బి పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్. రమణ్ సార్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ అన్నారు. ఐ హోప్ we come out with flying colors in this exam. And మాటలంటే స్క్రీన్ మీద చూడాలండి.
I think in 2001, when I went for Bombay Dreams to London, Andrew Lloyd Webber garu okay musical produced called Bombay Dreams, and he said, "AR, do you have any story?" He said. And I said, "I'm just a composer. Why should I write a story? Why is this man asking me?" And then I was thinking, because story and life and music is all connected. We see stories in everything. We see stories in music, we see in poetry, in people, in experiences, and so this changed the whole look. That one question which he asked changed my look. And then after the Oscars, I became a member of the Academy, and I went for all these workshops for screenwriting and filmmaking, camera. My house is very near to all these places. And so this 4-5 years had been a whole change in the way I was thinking about cinema. So writing stories and meeting all the world-class people like Spielberg, J.J. Abrams, and so some of my friends said, like, I was telling some short stories to them. I said, "This is fantastic. We should do a thing." And so then I started finding a director. Then we saw 750 auditions and found him in one of that. Then, so because he needed to learn music in this as a character, so he can play the piano now. He's learned one year. He was trained in a conservatory, and so this whole journey of understanding a completely new art, which is making me look at music in a very different way now. I was looking at music as a composer before. Now I'm looking at as a filmmaker or as a storyteller. and also artistically going much more deeper into things rather than the surface level hit songs or, you know, that kind of thing. So this is the inspiration. Being a producer is like a gamble. We've seen many people take movies and sink and get lost completely. So I was very careful about that. Even if you're very careful, I think filmmaking experience actually scares you. You could lose everything you have if you're not sincere, I think. So in this, we've tried our best to, sometimes we had to take help from people, show the movie, and we finally got a cut which we're very happy with. I hope people also like it. And all three versions were refined and refined and refined and refined for almost 1.5 years, so that every lip sync is correct and every dialogue has feel in it. Every voice seems correct. Even the soundtrack, we finished mixing only day before yesterday. Because the Telugu sounded so good. As a language, Telugu is such a beautiful language that we wanted the voice to be up. So I was shooting a live show for this. Went back and remixed all the songs so that it all came out. So my director and both of us were searching. Then there's Mukesh Chabraji, one of the top casting directors. So he was sending auditions after auditions after. Like there was two hard disks full of almost 700, 800 boys out trying to audition for this. We were looking at everything, and then so one day he came in and said, "There's one boy in Pakistan who's very close to what he plays guitar and he sings." I said, "Can't you find somebody in India here? You got 750. Definitely, there's one person in India." Because that time, the Pakistani singers were coming and doing all this stuff. I said, something told me that I don't want my movie to be stopped. Something told me instinct, and this was like 5-6 years back. So I went back. I said, let's go. Let's look at everything again. And I was very disappointed because why there's one person who can't be this musician and with this character Jay in this? So went back and 1, 2, 3, 4 goes on 10, 20. Almost tired, and suddenly I saw his face. I said, "Who's this guy?" He was like, "No, sir. His inexperience has come from Kashmir and all." Wait. That's what we are for. You know, we are, as a young company, we will do the nurturing, we'll give the industry something. And we called him and said, "Yes, you are in." And what was your question?
Would I get paid for A.R. Rahman's film?
No, not that. You were not that greedy that time. You said, "Is this it? My life has opened up. I got my chance. It's all up to me now," or something like that. I heard.
I am a big fan of Sir, ever since I was a boy, listening to his songs on cassettes, then CDs, then, MP3s, and now streaming. So all my life, I have been a huge fan of Sir. His music is aesthetically very pleasing and very different from what we hear, And when I got the call for the audition for A.R. Rahman's film, I could barely hold the excitement, and I went to the audition. I don't know what I did there, because I was so excited. And months later on, I got the call that I'm selected for the film. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't contain my emotion when he told me, "You're doing the film." I was like, "What do you mean I'm doing the film?" He's like, "You're doing the film, you're the lead." I was like, I cried, I hugged him, I called my parents. It was like finally my dream came true. And after that, I met Rahman sir. Honestly, he's my role model, one of the best humans I have ever met in my life. It would have been a producer-actor relationship, but with him, it's beyond that. He cares about me, he guides me. Every time I meet him, it's about how to go ahead in life, how to be an inspiration, how to inspire people, how to be a good human being. That's all I've learned from him. And the best thing I love about him is, like, if you're a king of any country or you're a janitor on the street, he talks to everyone in the same way, And it was Rahman sir's idea to send me to his music conservatory, which is in Chennai, KMMC. So I learned piano for a period of 1 year because he wanted that authenticity of the character to be there. Because when I play, it shouldn't look or sound fake. So,
So Ian's the other character, Ian's friend Tenzin. You can talk about Tenzin.
yeah, so Tenzin is my best friend in the film. I think he's my best friend in real life now also because we lived together for 1 year, and I used to call him Polo, he used to call me Jay, and there you go, method acting. So he was practicing drums, and I was practicing piano for a period of 1 year. It was beautiful. I mean, in Chennai, I never felt like I'm away from home because the way Rahman sir treated me, his family treated me, gifts and gifts every month, meetings with Rahman sir. I mean, he doesn't have a brother, but if he had a brother, he would, I swear, treat him the same way like how he treated me all these years.
The movie has what I really feel proud about this movie is to make the Northeast very inclusive. There's Tenzin who plays the Northeastern. We all treat Northeastern people different. Unfortunately, they're all part of India for me. And there's so much of music in Northeast. I've been to Nagaland, I've been to Shillong, I've been to Sikkim, and there's so much of love. And I think we brought that essence in the middle of the movie, which we're really proud of. Religion, caste of the person singing, we enjoy the music. Not only in this country, but all over the world. And we listen to other people's music here. So, which is very true. I think it's inspired by real, like not my life, but what I see in the life of a musician.
Sir,
In a musician life, or family, like if you take a family, and if any parent says, what does the son do, or what does their daughter do? And if they say he's a musician, they ask a question, what job does he take? What does he do? Is he working in an office? No, he's a musician. No, music is fine, but does he do a job? Is he a doctor? So this social thing has been there for like decades. Not only in India, all over the world. The credibility as a musician or having the profession that credibility is still not there. And I feel like we try to tackle many different layers in this movie. And yet making it very entertaining, as you can see the trailer is. I think this is just an extension. Because after a point, movies at 27 years I've been doing music. And the formula of what people come to ask me songs are same thing. Give me 5 songs. One disco song, one romantic song, one sad song. And I was thinking like, if we write our own script, then I'm getting inspired by K. Vishwanath Garu, actually the biggest inspiration for me. And what is achieved in screenplay with music. So that actually led us to one of the great inspirations in Maniratnam Garu and Shankar Garu and all that stuff. So I was thinking that there should be music stories coming out and explaining the social status of where a musician is and the internal struggle which they go to. Where the song placements are coming, or even when people are now telling me scripts, so I'm getting ideas like, can we have a song here? Or can we have this much earlier or later? Can we have this as a heavy song? Can we have this meaning? So my mind has opened up so much. Because before it was just a composer.
yes.
And somebody would write, and I was just like, okay, give me the lyrics. And now there's, even in the words, even in the whole production of the song, everything has changed. The whole.
Could you place these songs of your choice in right places, unlike others' choice?
That means
Because you are the writer.
yeah, exactly.
Did you properly place the songs in this?
It was.
Could you bring that transformation in yourself or into your music?
Yes, it was very difficult because some of the songs I've taken like, let's cross this mountain, in the script, and when you go to the mountain, it's a mountain. For instance, there is a situation where as a musician he's growing from a simple writer to a complex writer, and then goes back to simplicity. So in that growth, he's trying to write something like Bach. Bach writes, fugue, is one of the greatest composers. And he writes fugue. So I was thinking, why don't we write? Because when somebody is learning, they always want to do something which is a bit difficult and to conquer that, like fugue writing or jazz. So we have all those styles which it goes into it. If you listen to the soundtrack, it'll be
This film launched in like multi-languages, and since I don't speak a Telugu language, and now it's like releasing in Telugu, I am so thrilled and
You
excited that
better
my
learn
first
Telugu.
film.
Better learn Telugu.
Yeah, exactly.
Next year,
So now
Telugu
I-
మాట్లాడండి.
Yeah, now I have a debut in Telugu. I'm gonna go home and start practicing Telugu, you know? Because if you guys really like me, I would love to be an actor here also.
Actually, most of the movies get, like Gautam Menon Garu always takes another version, you know? Hey Maya Chesavu, and you know, you've seen that stuff. Yeah, it's all Telugu versions are there. So I'm doing it. నచ్చిందా మ్యూజిక్ తెలుగులో?
అంతా బాగుంది సార్. అందరూ మీ మ్యూజిక్ వేరే లాంగ్వేజెస్లో ఉన్నా సరే మేము డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకొని వింటాం సార్. అంతా మీ మ్యూజిక్కి ఫ్యాన్స్ మీ తెలుగులో కూడా మీ స్ట్రైట్ ఫిలిం ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్.
Other than I think that's one of the reasons we always dub our stuff in Telugu and also do straight. Like Gautam Menon Garu does a complete different version of that. Singers casting is also like, you know, how you cast a movie, because it's much more easy to listen to a song than watch a movie. You know, you can go in the car, you can still listen to it. And in this, most of the singers, I mean, almost all of the singers actually are very, very gifted. Especially this guy Sarthak Kalyani, Vijay S. Das, they're all underused. Sarthak Kalyani, we discovered in a show called Arrived, which is a QQ show. And then Purvi Kotish, she is, like, you might have Chandralekha long back, Anupama Jisang. She's got that kind of a talent now for this generation. Then Bela Shinde, we never hear her voice. So I heard 25 voices for the Shriti Sai song. And I felt like her voice was very pure for this song. So we go through all this tedious process.